Hi, today we are going to explain a 2014 horror movie, Ouija. Warnings, spoilers ahead, watch and take care. The opening scene shows Lane and Debbie, two young girls, playing with an Ouija board in Lane's room. Debbie explains to Lane how to use the board to see any spirits. They say one mantra, and Lane looks through the board, to see if she can spot a spirit, and she is scared to see someone, but it's her younger sister Sarah. She tells Sarah to get out of there. In the present day, adult Debbie is playing with the board. She appears distressed, as she tosses the planchette and board into the furnace. She speaks with Lane over phone. Lane comes at Debbie's house, but Debbie says she isn't up for hanging out with Lane and her friends at night. Lane dismisses Debbie's odd experience with the Ouija board, as being a psychotic act. When Debbie returns upstairs after Lane has left, she finds her Ouija board on her bed, and stepped on the planchette which was in the floor. Her eyes turn white when she looks through the planchette. Debbie then picks up some Christmas lights, and hangs herself. The next morning, Lane is at a restaurant with her boyfriend Trevor. They are met by Isabel, their waitress friend. Lane receives a text from her father, telling her to go home right away. As Lane arrives, she finds her dad, her grandmother, and Sarah gathered to tell her what happened to Debbie. Debbie's family and friends gather at her wake. In spite of being too shaken to be there, Lane manages to contain her emotions. Debbie's boyfriend also arrives. In Debbie's room, Lane finds Debbie's mother. Lane breaks down, and hugs her. She asks Lane to take care of their house while they're away, and she agrees. Lane discovers Debbie's Ouija board. She gathers Sarah, Trevor, Pete, and Isabel to Debbie's house, to play with the board, while she is still feeling Debbie's presence. They put their hands on the planchette, and say the mantra. Suddenly, it begins moving, which everyone assumes is Sarah's doing. Apparently, it is Debbie, and on the board, it says "Hi friend." The friends are freaked out and stop playing. Since that day, each of them is followed by the spirit. During a bike ride, Trevor sees "Hi friend" written on the wall in chalk, under a bridge. Isabel also notices it, written in the window of her car, while a hand slams against it. Pete finds it carved into his desk. The friends get together again, to play the board, in an effort to communicate with Debbie. It turns out that the spirit is not Debbie, but someone who identifies as DZ. As Lane looks through the planchette, she notices a child with a stitched mouth. The spirit spells, "Run, she's coming." Lane asks who is coming, and spirit spells, "Mother." Lane looks through the planchette, and sees the girl pointing a female spirit, running in her direction. Isabel is cleaning her teeth in her bathroom, when she feels stitches in her mouth. Spirit then lifts her in the air, and drops her, slamming her head against the sink, and killing her on the spot. Trevor resents Lane, for forcing them to play the game, which resulted in Isabel's death. Lane looks around Debbie's house, and discovers some photographs of two little girls, and their mother. Trevor searches the internet for information, finds an article about a missing girl from the same address as Debbie's house, as well as the girl's sister, Paulina Zander, being arrested for murdering her mother. Lane visits a mental asylum, to ask Paulina Zander about her sister Doris, the girl with stitches in her mouth. She says that their mother sewed the mouth of Doris, as she thought that the spirits were trying to communicate with her through Doris. She also says that it's the mother who killed her sister. Paulina instructs Lane to locate Doris's body, and cut the stitches open. Doris's body is discovered at Debbie's house, her mouth still stitched shut. Lane rips the stitches open, releasing Doris's spirit, as well as Mother's. Doris vanquishes Mother's soul with a blood-curdling scream. It seems everything is over, but it's not. Pete is killed in his own home by Doris' spirit. Lane returns to the asylum, to inform Paulina that she carried out her instructions. Paulina smiles and says, Doris is now completely free, and Lane learns with horror that she lied, and that Doris' mother had been attempting to prevent the girls from harming others with the spirits, who had taken over their life. Pauline starts shouting that Lane will hear the sounds as well, and medics carry her away. Lane's grandmother informs Lane and Sarah, that the only way to get rid of the spirit, is to burn not only the Ouija board but also Doris' body. To end this, the girls and Trevor head to Debbie's house. Doris pushes Trevor into the pool, and kills him. Sarah discovers Doris's corpse, and is attacked by her spirit. Lane pulls out the Ouija board, and invites Doris to join her in the game. Doris grasps Lane's arm, and nearly kills her, but Debbie's spirit intervenes. Sarah throws Doris's corpse in the furnace. Lane throws the Ouija board, and planchette in the furnace too. Doris's spirit is destroyed now. Lane and Sarah are relieved to be home now that the nightmare is over. Lane cleans her teeth, and gets ready for bed and finds the planchette on her bed. With curiosity, she looks through it once again. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and turn the notification on, so that you can watch more videos like this.